Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the always fun and entertaining County Court Law number 6 and Bexar County Veterans Treatment Court Arraignment Docket. Today is Tuesday, the 17th of August, 2021. Let's see who's in my studio audience today. We got Ray Martinez with us, or Victoria?
Your Honor, those both have been reset.
Okay. And Timmy Roundtree, I see you lurking. What's going on with Caleb Johnson?
Judge, I believe he's in the VTC process.
Have you actually filled out your application and submitted it?
I believe he has. I don't know if Mr. Whittemore is here, if he can confirm that.
Chris, are you with us today?
He is, Your Honor.
Yes, sir, I'm here. Caleb Johnson is in the process. He is still working on his application. He hasn't submitted it yet.
Actually, well, ASAP he gets it submitted. Let Pat know we'll reset for 30 days so he can go through that in processing program. In the meantime, we're just going to set you every couple of weeks, Tim, until he gets that going. Will that work for you?
Yes, sir.
It just keeps us on our radar. So Pat, for now, put it on 2 weeks from now. And as soon as he gets his application formally submitted, we'll put him on 30-day reset.
Yes, sir.
And Timmy, what's going on with Mason Denton?
Judge, I've got an offer in that case. I need to talk to my client about it.
1 week reset. Will that work?
Yes, sir.
And Albe Esquivel de los Santos.
It's the same answer, Judge. 2 weeks reset, communicate the offer.
How about a 1 week reset to check that out?
Sure.
And I've got Juan Rivas.
He is also in the VTC process. He's in contact with Mr. Whittemore.
Chris, what's going on with Mr. Rivas?
Pulling up the spreadsheet right now, Judge. 1 second. Judge sent application on the 3rd. Nothing back yet. Once we return that, I can get him moving through the process.
Okay, so he's actually formally submitted his application. Is that correct?
He has not yet, Judge. I sent it to him on August 3rd.
Let's do another 2 week reset on Mr. Rivas. Same circumstances. Once he formally submits his application to the VTC, we'll reset for 30 days. Chris, just let Pat know when that happens.
Will do, sir.
And Tim, do me a favor and check with these guys and see if they're running into any problems, like they can't get copies, their DD-214, or they can't find something. So if we keep Chris on them, make sure that they get it coordinated. Okay?
I'll do it.
And I've also got you down for Gustavo Zavala, Tim.
Judge, we have an agreement in that case. We'd like to set it for plea.
Mr. Roundtree, if you have the email address, we can do it this Thursday at 2 o'clock. If you would email that to me, I can do it. If not, the next setting would be the 20th at 2.
Is that also a Thursday?
Yes.
Okay, that's actually better. Okay, I'll email you either way.
The 26th? Okay.
And Tim, that's all I got for you that I see. Got any more that I'm unaware of?
That is all I am aware of,
That's it.
Judge.
You're out of here. Have a nice nap.
You too. Thanks.
Thanks. Is Jonathan Perez with us today? Not yet.
He is, Your Honor.
Jonathan with us? Where's he at?
He was, Your Honor. He must have gotten off, but he was. I checked him in.
It's not happy hour yet. Jonathan should still be with us. All right. If as 20 shows, we'll grab him.
Okay.
Leslie Herbst, are you with us?
Yes, Your Honor. How are you this afternoon?
Fine, thanks. Talk to me about Steven Herrera, please.
I just confirmed with Guillermo, and then I'm just been informed by Patricia that he's picked up a new case, family violence case in County Court 4. It's at large.
Okay. Well, I assume County Court 4 will slow him down on that one. And in the meantime, they probably need to go. You might want to check with 4 and see if they'd like to appoint you to the new case. Is that possible?
Yes, sir.
Because that would make it much easier on everybody, I would think. And then you can either stay here or go over there, whatever you'd rather do.
Thank you. Your
So
Honor.
just reset that for a week to let Mr. Herbst get that figured out, and he'll get back to us and coordinate with 4 and find out what he wants to do.
Okay, Your Honor.
And before I go into this any further, I neglected to give you my 2-minute spiel on what I'm looking for in the way of questions and answers today. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Basically, the first question is, are you in contact with your defendant? And if you are, wonderful. And if you're not, we need to know that. 2, whether or not you received an offer from the state. If you have not, either Guillermo or Megan will be happy to send you an offer. And let's see, 3, if you know at this time what you want to ultimately do with this case. If you need a jury trial, let us know. I think we're in what, October timeframe now for jury trials?
Your Honor, actually, it's going to be the beginning of November now.
Getting into deer season for jury trials? That's just wrong.
Yes.
All right, that's what we're doing on that.
And also, Your Honor, Mr. Jonathan Pettis is in. He got back, so he's here.
Jonathan, talk to me about Daniela Garcia.
I'm back, Judge. Computer died, but I turned it back on. And then as far
Okay.
as Judge, the state's made an offer. I'm not exactly sure who I was dealing with last time, but they were going to look into some other factors to possibly granting a PTD or not. But I don't really know who's quarterbacking that, Judge. And that's kind of where we're at right now.
State, anybody have this case particularly in front of them, or either one of you are good? Guillermo and Megan, what's going on with this case?
I have it, Judge, and we have an offer ready for the defense.
Okay,
Mr.
go
Perez.
ahead and fire off another offer to Jonathan, and whichever one's better, John, that's the one I'd grab if I was you.
All right, you got it, Judge.
All right, let's reset you for a week to get that figured out. Will that work? How about,
May I be excused?
not yet. How about Raymond Herod?
And Judge, I just need an offer on that one. We're early in the game on that.
Okay, state, fire off an offer on that. Let's reset that one for a week also for him to get an offer and talk to his client. And that's all I got for you, I think. You got any more that I'm unaware of?
No, sir.
That's
That's
it, Your
it.
Honor.
And so Mr. Perez is excused, Mr. Herbst is excused. Anybody else want to be excused? Okay.
That's it.
Joseph Acevedo, are you with us?
He is, Your Honor.
Joseph, what's going on with Oscar Luna?
No resolution yet, Judge.
I assume you're in contact with him because you don't get any money if you're not. Is that kind of how it works?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good. And have you got an offer yet?
I want to say I do, but I don't mind going out into a breakout room. And I also have Javier Valdez.
Okay, we don't have time during the actual docket for y'all to do that, but we only have
I
2
will.
DAs. But if you want to come back at like 3:30 or something, we can get you in there. You can chat with
What I'll
them.
do is I'll reach out to them by email.
Let's
So
reset
the other
for
one
a
I
week.
have is Javier Valdez.
And yeah, Javier Valdez, same thing.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's reset both those for a week, Pat, to give Joseph time to hook up with the DAs and see if they can come to an agreement.
Yes, Your Honor.
And that's all I got for you, Joseph, unless you know of one I don't know about.
That
No.
should be it, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're out of here.
Pat, what time can I
Sherman
call
with
you
us.
for a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
It would have to be probably about 3:45, 4 o'clock.
Okay. Or I may come back on the Zoom toward the end.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you.
Kirk with us today.
Yes, Your Honor. He's muted.
Earth to Kirk, come in.
He was here.
That's the story of his life. Everybody that knows Kirk, he's there and then he's gone. All right. When he comes back, let me know. Russell Mitchell. Are you
Your
with
Honor,
us?
that was reset.
Reset. All right. Patrick Ballantyne.
Your Honor, it's Gary Hillier for Mr. Ballantyne, I believe.
Okay, talk to me about Fidel Munoz, please.
Judge, we are in contact with him.
That's when you walk away, that's when he calls me.
If you're not talking to me directly, guys, turn your microphone off, please. We're getting some background noise. Go ahead, Pat. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Joe. Tom.
Judge, it's Gary Hillier, I think that's me. We are in contact with Mr. Munoz. We do have an offer, but we are still awaiting some discovery. So we need a reset pending that, please, on that one.
Okay, well, 1 week give you enough time to do that?
That is up to the state, Your Honor. I believe that Miss Galloway requested some videos last week.
Nate, does that give you enough time?
Yes, Your Honor, that should be sufficient.
Let's reset for a week. If you need more time, just let Pat know in the middle and we'll reset it. Gary, you have any more? Is that it?
I got one more.
All right, who else you got?
652-368 Roxanne Monroe.
Is it under your name or whose name?
I don't know, Judge.
It's under Jay Norton's, Your Honor.
Jay Norton. Let me look.
Yes, it should be the 4th one.
I got it. Roxanne Monroe. And
Yes,
what's going on with that one?
We are in contact with her. We do have an offer. However, she has is pending a COVID test. So she was supposed to come in last week to review discovery to make a decision on this offer. So she is sick right now. So if we could have 2 more weeks, Judge, so that she can get her results and decide whether or not she's infectious to come at the office.
Pat, go ahead and reset them for 30 days. And then
Yes.
Gary, if y'all get something figured out before the 30 days is up, just call Pat and let her know. We'll put you back on our radar.
Yes.
Will do, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
All right,
Okay.
you're out of here.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good
Kurt's
one.
back, Your Honor,
Make my day.
whether he's here. Kurt? Maybe he's not.
I'm here.
There you go.
Okay, stand
I'm here.
by. I'm looking for you. Kirk, talk to me about MAUNYAE Melancon.
We're just getting, waiting for discovery, and she's gonna figure out what she wants to do. She hit a guardrail on a freeway. And I'm gonna be asking, I'd like to talk to the DA at some point about maybe something other than a DWI.
Good luck on that. You are in
Yes, sir.
contact with her. You have or have not received an offer yet.
I believe I have.
Okay, so we reset you for a week. That'll give you time to coordinate with the DA and your client and see if you can work something out.
Yes, sir.
Let's do that. Got any more today or is that it?
That's it,
That's it,
sir.
Your Honor.
You're out of here. Thanks, Kirk.
Thank y'all.
Chris Garcia,
I'm here, Judge.
talk to me about Crystal Wiatrek.
I'm in contact with her. I've talked to Guillermo about this case. It's a check case. And I've asked some documents from Pat regarding the KPS. She just wants to see some paperwork, Judge, essentially.
How much money is at stake here? Do we know?
Oh, I think it's like 5 something.
State didn't, is this one of those states where if restitution were paid, you dismiss the case?
Yes, Your Honor. It's approximately $512.
You know, a really nice lawyer would just loan his client $512 and win this case.
Especially she's my last court appointed.
Sometimes I crack myself up. All right. If you received an offer, you talked to your client, if we give you another week, will that give you enough time to figure out what y'all need to do?
So she's accepted the offer, Judge. The problem is that she wants to see some sort of the KPS that was executed in this case. I emailed Pat and Pat was going to look into it.
Yeah, and the problem with that is there is no, what happens is when the judge orders a warrant or a warrant is issued, the clerks just put it into the system. I don't know that there is a paper.
Okay. I'll make sure to let her.
Especially if it's a judge's order, then I don't think there is a KPS.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll let her know. That's
Okay.
it's not me.
I know, I understand. I understand.
Judge, if I can have a 2-week reset, I just need to make sure I cover my grounds.
All right, Pat, does she have a warrant out for her now?
No, Your Honor, I don't
Okay.
believe she does.
Then we're good.
She's just asking, she wants a copy of all the warrants that she had. And, I don't know that we have any of those.
I don't know that those exist, but we can get her copies of whatever the documents are that show she allegedly owes money. Probably get her those. All right, let's reset that one for 2 weeks for Chris. That'll give him time to figure that one out.
Thank you,
Any
Judge.
more today?
That's it.
All right, you're out of here. Thanks.
Thanks,
Doug
go ahead.
Kappmeyer, are you with us?
Your Honor, that's a plea.
Okay. And Jeffrey Hole, I see you lurking out there. Talk to me about Kaliza Thomas. Jeff, can you hear me?
He might be on another Zoom, Your Honor.
He's looking at me. Jeff Hole. I think that's him. This is his picture.
He's frozen, maybe?
Maybe he's frozen. Jeffy, are you frozen? Well, we'll see if he gets unfrozen, he'll get back to us.
Okay.
Suzanne Kramer.
Your Honor, that's been reset.
Okay. And Suzanne's other one?
That one was also reset.
Okay. Jocelyn Andrews.
She's not on, and I believe Jeff is back. Judge?
Jeff Hole, are you back with us?
He was frozen.
Jeff, can you hear me?
I'm having trouble.
All good. Talk to me about Kaliza Thomas, please. Jeff, can you hear me?
He's having trouble, I believe he said.
Yes.
Kaliza Thomas, can you hear that, or do you want to sign off and sign back on, and we'll see if that gets
Sorry, I believe
Jeff, why don't you sign off and sign back on and see if that fixes it?
I'll try and sign off and sign back on if you can hear me.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
He signed off, Your Honor. He's going to
Oh,
try
he did.
back
All
in.
right, well, when he comes back, let me know. Jocelyn's not here.
She's not
Sharon
here.
Thorne, Sharon, I see you out there. Talk to me about Wendell Burleson.
Yes, Your Honor. I have conferred with Ms. Galloway. She's given me an offer. I have a phone number for my client, but we have not actually connected. I've called him, left him messages, texted him. I've spoken to the bondsman and they say it's a good number because he has called in. So I just need to talk to him. I'm going to be out of town next week, Your Honor, so don't call me back. If I can have at least 2 or 3 weeks.
Let's reset for 2 weeks. And then if you haven't heard from him in 2 weeks, I'm going to have to issue a warrant for him.
Yes, sir.
And that's the only one I see that you have, Sharon, unless you know about one I don't know about.
That is all I have. So
All right.
Pat will get with me about a new date.
Yes, I'll get with you. The
All
next
right.
couple of days.
Thank you. May I be excused, Your Honor?
You bet. Tony Polarize.
Don't have him, Your Honor.
Brian O'Donnell.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. We have an offer for PTD for my client, Melody Vorman. I spoke with her August 3rd. She was going to get a new phone and email, and I spoke with her mother this morning. Apparently, my client had to leave the state because of an abusive relationship. We would be asking the court for her permission to travel outside of Texas. We could then fill out the application for PTD. I think she can do everything online. I'm not 100% sure.
You
though.
can't do PTD online, in my understanding. State, you know something I don't know? Don't they have to be in town to do PTD, or during the pandemic, y'all got new rules?
That's my understanding, Judge.
Brian, she's on my radar. Obviously, she didn't have any of our permission to leave the state.
Correct.
I understand she's got a great story about it. Do me a favor and find out who, what, when, where, and why, and get back to me. And let's see if we need to give her permission or we need to tell her to come back home.
Farewell, Your Honor.
In the meantime, I won't do anything bad yet, but she's on my radar. All right, thanks. And you got any more, Brian, or is that it?
I think that's it, Judge.
Y'all are slowing down. Normally I have what, 14 or 15? John Fox, ALR is closed. John's with us. Talk to me about Chris Trevino.
We're dangerously close to a deal, Your Honor. I sent Ms. Galloway an email, but she probably has not seen it yet. It was fairly recent. I may have been as late as yesterday, but I do need to talk to either her or Mr. Flores, whoever's handling the case.
We can't let you do that until about 3:30 this afternoon when it starts to slow down. I can give you another week though to get with them at your leisure. Will that work?
It's up to Ms. Galloway. If she wants to do it via email, we can.
We have 2 ADAs right now. I guess if you want to go out and wrestle with him now, Megan, you're welcome to, and we'll make that work.
We'll just reset 1 week, Your Honor, and I'll give him a call before then.
There you go.
That sounds great, Judge. Thank you.
All right.
Thank
got
you.
Any more, John, or is that it?
No, that's all I have, Your Honor. Thanks.
All right, thanks. Judge Jimenez with us today.
No, Your Honor.
Robert Dittman.
No, Your Honor.
Robert Dittman. Gary Churak.
Your Honor, I received an email about 15, 20 minutes ago stating that he was on vacation in Alaska.
That's right. He's on vacation in Alaska. When's he coming back? Unless a grizzly bear gets him or
I do
brown bear,
not
I
know,
guess it
Your
would be.
Honor. But I want to let you know that this individual has 2 family violence cases. We did have them transferred as he requested. So they are now all in our court. So do you want to reset it a week? 2
Do
weeks?
I have this individual on weekly report in UA?
I do not know. I'll get that to you.
Okay,
Your
make a note, please, and let me know what
Yes.
bond conditions I have them under. As long as we got them on a short leash, Shrek can go chase trout or salmon or whatever you do.
Okay.
Frank Sandoval. No, Frank?
No, Your Honor, not.
Barry Hitchings. No,
No,
Bear.
Honor.
David Christian.
No, Your Honor.
Joseph Stateson. I see you,
Yes,
Joseph.
I'm here.
Talk to me about Alejandra Rodriguez, please.
She came to my office. She watched the videos. I went over the plea offer. She refused the offer. She has instructed me to set it for trial.
All right, set Ms. Rodriguez for a jury trial.
Yes, I'll send that information to you later.
Is she currently on a Smart Start mobile? Does anybody know?
I do not know, Your Honor.
Joseph, find out if she's on a Smart Start mobile or an interlock or what she's on and get back to Pat with it if you would, please.
I'll follow up with Pat hopefully later this week.
And so separate jury trial is going to be in November sometime. The next one I've got is Jesus Ramirez. Joseph?
Yes, for him, I went over the offer. He's inclined to accept it, but he had told me that he has an out-of-county case. And I just needed to see if the offer would stay the same, the deferred, if either run concurrent. But I believe he already took a probation offer in Atascosa. So I need to find out if he's going to get revoked taking this offer, or if we could run it concurrent and there's no problem. So the client needs about 3 weeks to talk to his attorney out there in Atascosa.
What kind of case does he have in Atascosa? Do we know?
It's a DWI, and I believe he already pled. I just don't know the offense date and if this would trigger revocation or not.
Let's reset 2 weeks on this one for y'all to figure that out. Fair enough?
Yes, and Your Honor, I caught the tail end of something with Brian about PTD online. I don't know if I heard everything, but I had a client May 6th. I got permission from Beatrice Chavez, Pretrial Diversion Program. Her supervisor said my client in Houston could enter PTD by phone and online. She completed all classes.
Okay, I didn't know that they were doing that. That's good.
Now we know.
But that was a
Everybody knows.
special, it was a special situation. I don't know if it's for everybody.
You mean like you're special or something?
Oh,
That's how
client,
rumors get started. You and Beatrice. All right. You got anybody else today, Joseph? Or is that it?
that's it, Judge. May I be
All right.
excused?
Thanks. You bet. Ross Brendel.
He's not here, Your Honor. Mr. Holt is back.
Anybody here for Ross? Did you say? I'm sorry.
No, I don't have anybody for him, Your Honor.
All right. And Stephanie Esparza. I see you.
Yes, hi, Judge.
Are you still married to that Air Force puke? How long has it been? 30 years?
No, 22.
Seems like longer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right.
What's going on with William Swinehart?
Yes, sir. Okay, he was originally in County Court 8, but he wanted to apply for Veterans Treatment Court, and then they just transferred him to y'all, I guess, mid-July. And I found out, I guess, just yesterday that he hadn't had any contact yet with anybody with Veterans Treatment Court. So I've been emailing with Ron Mora, and he's given the information to Christopher Whittemore. And so we should be able to get something started with the application process.
Chris, is Mr. Swinehart on your radar?
He is as of 30 something minutes prior to Zoom, Your Honor.
Okay.
I just need to get him to send me an email with his phone number. I believe in the the multiple emails going back and forth, his number is popped up. I will get with him, set up a pre-screen for early tomorrow morning, and we'll have an update by mid-afternoon.
Let's reset for 2 weeks on him to give
Your
Chris
Honor,
time to do his magic. Yeah.
Your Honor, this is a family violence case.
Well, that's okay. I mean, they can still
Just so
apply
that
to the
you know.
VTC.
And I
Just
think
so
it's
that
just
you know.
it's his nephew or something. It's not a spouse or whatever.
They can still apply to the VTC with a family violence.
Yes, Your Honor, just so that you know, it's family violence.
All right. Just
Okay, sounds good.
2 weeks on that one, Steph, and let's see if we can, Chris will run with the ball on that. Let us know whether he's eligible or not.
Okay, thank
All right.
you.
You got anybody
Yes,
else?
sir.
That's it.
That's
Tell
it.
your husband hi.
I will. All right.
Sharif Gazawi, are you with us today?
He's coming in, Your Honor. Now he's here, Your Honor.
Sharif, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Your Honor.
Talk to me about Richard Aguirre.
Mr. Aguirre will be accepting the state's offer, so we can go ahead and schedule the plea for that.
Okay, Mr. Zawi, we have, if you have his email address, we can do the plea this Thursday at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
If not, then the 26th at 2 o'clock.
Yes, I do have his email. I'll go ahead and send it to you.
Just email it to me and I'll do the paperwork today. I'll send it today after our docket, okay?
I'm looking at notes that say this guy's a veteran. Did he look at the VTC at all?
He did, Your Honor. He decided not to go with VTC.
Fair enough. Okay, so you and Pat are good to go on that one. Do you have anybody else today, Sharif, or is that it?
That's it, Judge.
You're out of here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wayne Young, are you with us?
I'm here, Judge. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Talk to me about Desiree Gutierrez.
Judge, I've talked to both of my clients. I need to talk to the DA. I'm hoping I can hopefully get both of these dismissed. If I could talk to a prosecutor.
How about we reset for a week to give you time to do that? Will that work?
Can't do it today, Judge?
If you wait till about 3:30, we can. State, what do you want to do? State, do you have time to confer during our arraignment, or do you want to do it sometime during the week?
That's Megan's case. Go ahead, Megan.
Megan, over to you.
Your Honor, 1 week reset, please.
All right, let's just do a 1 week reset. My DAs are kind of overwhelmed and they're having a hard time treading water.
Okay.
So y'all get together on that one, and that's Desiree Gutierrez. And she has 2 cases apparently, this harboring children thing.
Yes.
Different children?
No, it's her 13-year-old sister, Judge.
Okay. I'm sure that the plot thickens after a while. Wayne, what's going on with Jason Valenzuela?
That one, Judge, I'm hoping we can get it dismissed. My client had permission to be there. It was one where it was on the property was being leased by somebody and the lessee gave him permission to be there. Whether that's kosher or not, we'll have to check it out.
Let's reset for a week on that one, because that one sounds complicated. You're going to have to do some lawyering on that one, right?
Maybe.
There you go. All right. You got anybody else, or just those 2?
Just those 2.
So get with the state in this next week and try to figure out what you're doing and let Pat know.
Okay.
Thanks, Wayne. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
George Manning, where are you at?
I'm present, Your Honor. How are you today?
I've got a Marine that actually showed up on time. That's hard on my heart.
Oh, I was actually just in County Court 15, Your Honor. So what I was going to tell you, Judge, is there's a companion case to this one. I was just in County Court 15 on it. This is unlawful restraint, of course. That was ABI, family violence. And I talked to the prosecutor over there. He hadn't gotten in contact with the complaining witness. So that one's been reset to September 16th in County Court 15 and it's the same set of events, Judge, both these charges.
Is the same victim on either one on both these cases?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay. But you can go inside too?
So Pat,
Yes,
either
sir.
ours needs to go to 15 or 15's needs to come to us. How do you want to do that?
Well, Your Honor, we have the lower JN, which means that their case should come to us. That
Okay. Would you request that?
if you want, Your Honor.
I mean, isn't that what we need to do?
It should be that way now, yes.
Let's do that. Okay, George, we're going to bring both cases over in this court. Let's reset for a week and give you a chance to chat with the DAs. I assume you haven't had a chance really to do that yet. Does that sound right?
I had talked to Miss Galloway very briefly about the case, but I'll ask her more detail about it, Your Honor.
Is there an information actually filed on the second one?
I believe there is, Your Honor.
Okay. Megan, are you aware of these cases?
I am, Your Honor. I'm looking into it currently.
I assume you agree that what we need to do is bring the other case over so we have both cases in this court.
State has no objection, Your Honor.
Okay. Let's do that and let's reset for a week. And if y'all need more time, George, just call Pat and say we need more than 1 week and we'll give you more time.
Your Honor, if possible, I would prefer doing it at least the 2 weeks to give everybody time to get it transferred over.
Okay, do that. 2 weeks it is. George, have you got any more? Is that it?
That's it for today, Your Honor. May I be excused?
You bet. Thanks for your help.
So much.
Michael Goins, talk to me about Brandon Medina.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Medina's already talked to Chris. He is a veteran.
He's not
But
marked
he's
as a
not
vet
interested
on
in
mine.
pleading anything but not guilty in this case.
He's got 2 deadly conducts pending. Is that what we're looking at?
Your Honor, we're looking at either a dismissal.
Yeah, but I mean,
or
technically,
we
as we
need to go to
speak
trial.
today, he has
And
2
just for the
cases,
court's
right?
information, his wife is, that's correct, Your Honor.
And are they different victims for each case?
And there is a co-defendant, his wife, who's in CC15. And I think the prosecutors need to take a look at both cases for dismissal.
Okay, he's not marked as a veteran on my docket sheet for some reason, so maybe we didn't know he was a vet. Chris, is this gentleman on your radar yet?
He's on the radar, Judge, and he's not, he wasn't coded. I've talked, me and the ADA are discussing this. She was waiting to speak with the complaining witness to determine if eligible for the VTC prior to pre-screening. I've actually speaking with Mr. Medina as well via chat about that as well. So it's in works.
What is the actual allegation of deadly conduct? Is it pointing a gun or is it something else?
It is pointing a handgun, Your Honor.
Okay, Michael,
In
we give
defense
you
of his
enough
wife,
time.
Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
It was in defense of his wife, Your Honor.
I understand. Both those cases are in our court already. Let's give them 2 weeks on this one. These sound complicated. Is Megan, is this your case or?
Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Why don't you chat with Mr. Goins the next couple of weeks when you get a break and see if y'all can come up with a plan and hear what he's got to say. And
Your Honor, I believe Mr. Goins wants to say something, Your Honor.
oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mike.
I was just asking if we had a date yet or not, Your Honor. Just asking if you had a date or not.
You want 2 weeks? It would be the 31st of August if it's just the reset.
Okay, that'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay, see you then.
Maybe we excuse, Your Honor.
You bet. Matt Stohansky,
Your Honor, that has been reset. Your
William Chumley. Dwight, are you with us?
That is actually going to be a plea, Your Honor. He has already gotten with me.
Okay. Jesse Sanchez.
Your Honor, that has been reset as well. It's going to be a plea.
Sean Sheffield. Sean not with us?
He was, Your Honor. He's on, but
Sean, can you hear us?
he may be in another court, Your Honor, doing.
I'm here. I'm sorry. Sorry, Judge.
Don't fret. Talk to me about Christina Colson, please.
Your Honor, I have tried to contact her. I haven't been able to.
Do I have to issue a warrant for her, or you have a warm, fuzzy feeling you're going to find her in another week or so?
I haven't been able to in this past week, Your Honor. I've contacted PR bond people, and they've given me her email and phone number, and I haven't been able to contact her.
All right, I'm going to issue an FTA warrant. If you hear from her, let us know and I'll pull them back.
Will do, Judge. Thank you.
Got anybody else today?
That's it, Judge.
All right, you're out of here. Thank you.
Thanks,
Joanne,
Judge.
are you with us today?
Thanks, Pat.
She's not by. Thank you, Mr.
Jocelyn, you're here. Let's go back to you.
Yes, Judge.
I'm looking for you. I got you. Ronnie Ray O'Connor, it looks like.
Yes, sir. And I was just made aware that Ronnie had picked up another offense. So
ABI married, it looks like.
Yeah. And I do have contact with Ronnie. Actually, Ronnie was the one who made me aware because I told him we had court today, and he said on both cases. And it's like, yeah, no, I don't know what both cases you're referring to. So we are in contact. I did contact the other court for the ABI so that I could take care of both of them at the same time.
Pat, do we have the lower JN or whatever, so they need to transfer the other one over here so that Jocelyn doesn't have to go back and forth?
We do have the lower JN, Your Honor.
Go ahead and transfer it. Jocelyn, is that okay with you? I assume it is.
That would be awesome, Judge.
Let's do
Okay,
that.
I will request that.
And reset 2 weeks to give you all time to do that.
I appreciate giving me 2 weeks, Your Honor.
So tell Jocelyn when our next setting date is.
It would be the 31st of August, Jocelyn.
31st of August.
Yes.
Tell Mr. O'Connor to be good. We already took away his handgun, so that slow him down a little bit, hopefully.
Okay, is it going to be in the afternoon, Pat?
Yes, it will be in the afternoon between 2 and 3:30.
Okay, that'd be great.
Okay, I'll send that probably to you the Thursday before.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Jocelyn, you got anybody else today, or is that it?
That's it.
That's it.
You're
I
outta
think
here.
that's it, Judge.
Thank
That's
you.
it.
All right, thank you.
David Christian, let me find you again.
Hi, Your Honor.
I got you. Talk to me about Eduardo Zuniga.
You know, I think we're working on this thing pretty good. Maybe I can confer, but we've already conferred before. Here's the real issue I'm seeing. I think I was texting somebody else that's not Eduardo Zuniga, the offer and stuff. So anyway, can I have a few minutes to figure out who I'm conferring with? And
Yeah, just when you come back on and interrupt when you're ready to talk about it.
okay, thank
If
you.
you know what you're talking about.
I have no idea.
Mr.
Okay.
Hull is here and is back on. And Mr. Dittman and Mr. Hicks are here, Your Honor.
All right.
In our splendor and glory.
All good. Stand
You
by.
say so.
All right. We're still missing Tony Jimenez, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And we're missing Tony Paul Rice.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Robert Dittman.
Sure.
I got you on Nikki Purcell. What's going on with that one?
We're waiting on Tony to make a decision on what's going on with their case, because as far as we know, our case is supposed to be TIC'd.
That was the latest offer from Guillermo.
Guillermo, what's going on with Nikki Purcell?
Checking right now, Your Honor.
I see a DWI, a UCW, and a criminal mischief.
Yeah, the criminal mischief is mine. The other two belong to Tony.
Yes, that's correct, Judge. We made an offer that includes all cases.
Oh, is this Tony Jimenez you're talking about?
Correct.
Yes.
All right. And what, Robert, what is your understanding the plea bargain is supposed to be? She pleads to 1 and gets 2 dismissed?
That would be better, but I believe she pleads, Bob, am I right? She pleads to 2 and then ours gets TIC'd?
Ours is taken into consideration. I know that.
Right. And then whatever Tony worked out on the other, and I don't have a copy of the offer in front of me, but I do know, sir, that Tony was going to do his magic on the other 2. And then as a result of that magic, ours gets TIC'd.
I know what it says, because I do have it in front of me.
Very good, sighted folk.
And this little black character is not in Braille. So, the offer was in the DWI. There's an offer made in the DWI. There's an offer made in the unlawfully carrying. And then we're to be taken into consideration for a plea on those 2 cases. That is correct.
So what's going to be TIC, the criminal mischief?
Correct.
Criminal
Yes, sir.
mischief.
Okay. And Guillermo, have you talked to Judge Jimenez? And is that what he says he wants to do?
No, Your Honor, I sent an email to all 3 defense attorneys, and so I don't know what he wants to do.
All right, let's take 1 more week and y'all need to get on the same sheet of music. We got 2 out of 3 lawyers on the same sheet of music, so that's getting there. But
Nice, sir.
Robert and or Bob, would you contact Tony Jimenez this next week and find out if that's all correct and what everybody wants to do, and then we can set this thing and get done with it?
Sure, when are we reset to?
Next Tuesday
the
at 2.
24th.
And if you talk to Tony before that and he says, yeah, that's what we're going to do, just let Pat know and we'll put it on plea docket. You don't have to come back to this stupid arraignment docket.
We've talked. I suspect there is what did they say, in the service? Hesitate to communicate for fear that I may deviate from the course of rectitude, sir.
No, that's a Coast Guard thing. We just shoot everything.
I learned that in the Marine Corps, sir, but
okay. I'm sorry.
that's okay. You can take the Marine out of the Corps. I'd be back in the Corps if they get me back, but I'm in the Coast Guard.
We
That's
do.
okay.
We do have a small dog in the fight.
Yeah.
As part of the plea is requires my client to pay restitution from the criminal mischief case. And there is a serious disagreement over exactly what the restitution should be.
Right. Correct.
What allegedly was the criminal mischief to begin with?
A
There was
TV stand.
TV stand that had a glass top that was supposedly broken that this person claims $150 for.
I'm sorry, what is the item that's broken?
A TV stand,
TV
television stand.
TV screen?
Table.
And
Oh, table.
stand.
Okay.
Table. Stand that you put the TV on.
Can't you get on Amazon and look it up and see what a picture of it looks like, and we see what it looks like new?
Well, that's the issue.
Right.
The picture that we have shows that it actually cost $45 or something like that. Certainly not 115.
All right, well, it sounds like you can come to me for a restitution hearing if that becomes necessary.
Sure.
I'm real good at Amazon stuff, so I'm right on top of all that. So
Well, that would take
if you
care
work
of
a
the first
deal
one.
and the only issue on the deal is the value of the item, it can be restitution, if any, and then y'all can come to me and we'll have a restitution hearing and you can show me pictures and make your argument and all that stuff. But if
Ooh,
we're
I'll
only
show you the
$100
pictures.
apart, we're not very far apart.
Okay, so we're resetting this for a week for them to get a hold of Judge Jimenez, correct?
I think so, unless they've got a better
Thank
idea.
you. Because we have other attorneys like Mr. Hull, Mr. Hitchens, Mr. Cox, Mr. Rivetta.
All right.
And
And we
then
Well, I
got,
understand
only
the other
case that we have.
the other case that we need to bring the court's the attention is in the matter of Jesse Edwards.
Yes, they have another.
talk to me about Jesse Edwards, please.
Well, I guess I need to confer with Guillermo one more time. I mean, we did receive an offer. I just don't know how happy I am with it. So
Let's reset for a week and you guys can haggle all week long. Will that work?
That would probably work because we have a significant problem with the offer. And it involves something other than dismissal.
Either that, you can come back about 3:30 this afternoon on Zoom, and by that time we'll have time to let you go out in one of the breakout rooms with them. If you want to do that.
Sir, if I could be excused, I'll be at the range shooting at that point. I got to qualify this next week.
Okay, well, good luck on that.
I'm trying. I'll be the third person in Texas history to hold a concealed carry license. And DPS themselves are the one testing me, so I got to get it right.
Okay, I'm not going to hold your target for you.
Oh, you don't trust me, sir?
No, I don't trust you.
Cited privilege.
Yeah, if you were really unlucky, it'd hit you dead center.
Actually, my wife's impressed. I've been hitting nines in center mass most of the time at 15 feet. She's
How are you
right here.
doing
She can
that?
tell you.
All right, I got to ask the elephant in the room question. How are you able to aim a gun if you can't see? Explain that to me.
I'll send you the video, but I have a laser sight.
Point him in the right direction and turn him loose.
Well,
Yeah.
someone's got to tell you where the laser sight is pointing. Do they
She'll
not?
tell, yes, correct. She tells me the laser sight. Now during the test, I can't use it, which means it'll be clearly on positioning and muzzle control. But even without the laser sight, because that's what we're doing at the range now, I'm hitting 8s, 9s, and center mass. So I'm doing, according to the range master, I'm doing exactly what I should be doing.
Okay, well, I'll leave you guys to your devices on that one. I'm staying away from the range while you're doing that.
I
I'll
sure.
come back at
Semper Fi.
3:30 and talk to the admiral.
Send me the video.
Okay, Your Honor.
Just really quick, and
Bob, can you come back in at 3:30 and then you can go chat with Guillermo?
Sure enough can.
Let's do that because my problem is my DAs have split up all these cases and we don't know which one's doing and one's not doing. And if one goes into chat room, they're not there to let us know what's going on with the case. So that's our problem. So if you want to come back about 3:30, we can give you time to do that. Fair enough?
Sure.
We're going to reset Mr. Edwards for another week and give you all a
Yes,
chance
Your
to
Honor.
do your chatting if you don't get it done today.
Yes,
And
Your
Mr.
Honor.
Hicks, if you don't mind sending an email to Megan, that's her case.
That's her case.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Okay.
All right, y'all are out of here. Go practice shooting or doing something.
Aye, aye, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Barry, I see you came in. Let me find you. Barry, I got you down for a Joseph Gallardo.
Okay, yes, page 5 of the docket sheet. Guillermo extended an offer to me by email Friday, and I had emailed the offer to my client, and I'm still waiting to hear from my client. I had called and left a message at his number just before I logged in today, and I've not received a response from my client.
Well, let's give you another week to track him down and get a response. Will that work?
That should work, Your Honor.
All right. You got anybody else today or is that it?
That's
it.
That's it.
You're out of here. Maddie, if that's you in the mask, I got a case for you. Hang on.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm looking. Well, we reset one. Did we not?
Yes,
Pat?
we reset that. We
Mandy
reset.
Chavez got reset, man.
Yes, they've been
Perfect.
reset.
Thank you. I'm in my doctor's office.
I know, sweetie.
Y'all take care.
Did you catch the
Bye-bye.
plague? I'm not hanging out with you anymore if you caught the plague on me.
No.
All right. Take care.
Hey, you too. Bye.
Mr. Christian is back. Mr. Hull is back. We've got attorneys, Your Honor.
Okay. Let me back find out where we're at here. David Christian, what did you figure out on Mr. Zuniga?
You know, it turns out I was communicating with his old number, but he's on the Zoom. We're talking. Guillermo, are you almost ready to? Should we need a few more days? Tell me what we need.
I'm confused. Do you have a plea bargain arranged with the state yet?
Judge, we're about to be able to resolve this case. I requested some additional information, and I should have that information this week. So hopefully by the next sitting, Judge, we'll be able to give you more details.
David, let's reset for 1 week so y'all can continue your negotiations.
Sounds great. Thank you, sir.
And Mr. Christian,
Yes.
on the ignition interlock, I got in contact with the manager of Pretrial, who got in contact with the right person. They have sent me the order to take off the ignition interlock, and I sent it to the judge.
Thank you very much. My client's going to be so happy to hear that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate the hard work.
You're welcome,
Okay,
sir.
you're out of here. Frank Sandoval never showed yet.
No, Your
Ross
Honor.
Rendell never showed yet.
Yes, he's here, Your Honor.
Ross, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
I got a whole batch of people for you. Talk to me about Priscilla Herrera first.
I received an offer, so I need to reset it so I can get with her and talk about the case.
Okay, but you are in contact with her, obviously, correct?
Oh, yes. I just got the offer this morning, so.
Let's reset that 1 week to give you a chance to chat with her about the offer, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Now let's talk about Samuel Castro.
We'd like to enter a plea on that or reset it for a plea, but I wanted to see if we could do a donation to a nonprofit in lieu of community service, since he works a lot. So
We have court designated charities. You can donate $10 an hour for community service hours to one of the court designated charities, primarily wounded special operations warriors and family violence prevention services, stuff like that. Will that work?
yeah, so I guess.
Mr. Brendel, we can do the plea this Thursday at 2:00 if you send me the email today. And I can also send you a copy of the list of the approved charities that you can send it to.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay, so we can do it next Thursday?
Yes, ma'am. I'll be on here for a motion to revoke probation hearing too. So
Oh, okay. Thank you.
thanks.
Okay, that was Samuel Castro. And we
Yes.
talked about Chase Allen Rothganger yet?
No.
All right, what's going on with Chase Allen Rothganger?
I'd like to reset that case.
Have you received an offer yet?
I'd have to look.
This says he's a fugitive. What's going on with that?
Oh, okay, that's right. Oh, that's my client, I believe, that lives out of state, and we were gonna get pictures.
This guy's active
of his
military
brother.
somewhere.
No, I don't think so. Here, let me look real fast.
We sent an offer to you, Your Honor.
Yeah, we were gonna. It was a mistake by the pretrial services, and he lives out of state, and they gave him the wrong device, and then he actually has the portable device now, which was the reason for the warrant. And then he was going to send me pictures of everything. So I need to get back with him just to follow up with.
As long as he's active on a Smart Start mobile and we know where he is and he stays in contact with you, then everything's okay.
Yeah, he has both of them, I think, interlock and a portable.
Well, do me a favor and find out who, what, when, where, why, and get back to me, and then we'll get that one fixed. That one's an easy one.
Okay. Yeah, he has it. He just has to send me.
But right
proof
now,
of
he's
it.
probably got a warrant out. Does he not, Pat?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, he knows about that. He just hasn't sent me the picture of it.
Well, I'm not sending anybody going looking for him, but you know how that works. If he gets stopped at the traffic light, all bets are off.
He's been in contact with me.
All right, talk to me about Andrea Alsawi.
This is we're waiting for the toxicology report, and I've conferred with the prosecution, and it's not in yet. So
let's set Miss Andrea Alsawi for a jury trial, because God knows who we're going to get.
Your Honor, that has an active warrant.
Why do we have an active warrant on Miss Alsawi?
Right. That I'm not sure whether there was a violation report or what, but there is.
Ross, do you have any idea why I have a warrant out for Miss Alsawi?
No, I haven't seen that yet, but I talked to her. Maybe it's something with the pretrial conditions, but I think it was her first DWI. So I didn't know if she had any pretrial conditions.
I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. As
Your
of
Honor,
right now, she's hot.
it looks like, Your Honor, that she may not have gotten the Smart Start mobile.
Ross, find out if she's on the Smart Start mobile device at 4 blows a day or not. That's kind of the issue, I think.
Yeah, I think what we were waiting for is that maybe she didn't need it because this was their first DWI. So I think she was under the impression of that.
Well,
but she'll get
County
it.
Court 6. If you have a DWI, you get a Smart Start mobile. It doesn't matter whether
Okay.
it's first or
Well, can I call
5
her
or
and lift the
second.
warrant and tell her to go to pretrial services to get it?
Well, let's isolate what exactly the reason is she has a warrant. If that's, we know for sure that's what it is, she just needs to go get it. And as soon as it's on, I'll pull the warrant back.
Okay, thank you.
I don't want her to run over somebody on the way to get it. And then I've left, no warrants on her and then I'm in paper again.
She seems like a nice, outstanding citizen from talking to her.
Well, good. Then that should work out fine. So get her on the Smart Start at 4 blows a day and I'll be happy as a clam. And then you've got my cell number. Let me know. Talk to me about Daniela Mercado, please.
We got an offer on her case. And so I'm going to be, talking to her about it. So I'd like to reset that. But I got to
that one for a week and give you time to look at that.
Okay.
And I've got a Jose Antonio Fernandez.
He also has.
Yeah, I talked to him and we'd like to reset that one for a plea too.
Your Honor, that one does have an active warrant, but if we set it for a plea.
Same thing is a Smart Starter. We have no idea why we have a warrant out.
It's probably a violation report. I'm not sure what it is.
Ross, find out what's going on with him, and if that's Smart Start too, just get him on the Smart Start. And
now, if you're going to do the plea, we can do it this Thursday, and it would take care of the warrant.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, send me the email as soon as possible. It'll be Thursday at 2:00.
Okay, yes, ma'am. That's what I'll do.
Okay, that's all I got for you, unless you know some others out there.
That's it, Your Honor.
No, Priscilla Herrera. What was that reset to?
Priscilla, hold on. That would be 1 week, so it'd be next Tuesday.
Okay, and then on the Alsawi, okay, that's the one where we're going to resolve the warrant.
Now, once we redo the warrant, I believe Judge wanted to set it for trial because the fact that you were missing, and it was taking too long, so we would set it for
I
trial.
don't want to keep running you back and forth on these arraignment dockets if it's going to take the police a month to get us the documents they need to get us, or the video or whatever it is we're missing.
Okay, that sounds
lab
good. Well, it
test.
looks,
So
I understand.
If you get something
I'll,
worked out, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I guess I'll see y'all Thursday.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right, thanks a lot.
Let's back up. Tony Polarized, are you with us?
Yes, Judge, and I apologize for being late. I was coming from Guadalupe County and it got back a lot later than I expected.
No problem. Talk to me about Aisha Gachago Kamoy.
Yes, Your Honor. That case is a transfer from County Court 11. We actually were already on the jury trial docket over there. I have since spoken with the prosecutors in your court and gotten an offer, and I would like to move that to the trial docket in your court.
Can do. Pat?
Yes, it would be the beginning of November. I will send that to you by the end of the week.
Very good. Thank you.
You bet.
You're welcome.
That's the only one I show you today with, unless you got one I don't know about.
That's
it,
all I've
no.
got, Your Honor. May I
All
be
right,
excused?
you're out of here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see, who else are we missing here?
Okay.
Joanne Eco. Did I not see Joanne? There she is.
She's here.
I am just.
Joanne, talk to me about Joe Hernandez, please.
I'm here.
Joe Hernandez.
Yes, Judge. I think we may be missing some discovery. I didn't see any 911 tapes in there, and I haven't yet received an offer from the prosecutor.
There's a 911 tape on obstructing a passageway.
Well, I'm not sure, Judge. I thought it was an assault. I
It
guess
says
I'm wrong.
obstructing passageway roadway. I don't, that's what it says. I don't know what it really is.
You know, he also has a pending BPO at large, and that's a new case.
Oh, there's a new case on this one. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, Your Honor, from last month, BPO.
It's not shown on my sheet. Pat,
I don't have it either. I don't
It's
have
still
it
at
either.
large.
Here, it's awaiting filing, Your Honor.
And I'm sorry, what kind of case is it?
It's a violation of a bond condition or protective order, and that would be a companion case to the obstruction. So we are requesting a 30-day reset so that we can get an intake attorney assigned, so that we can get these cases taken care of all together.
And I apologize. Let me back up. Why do we need to get another attorney assigned?
Your Honor, that case is still in intake awaiting filing.
Right.
So it needs to be assigned to an intake attorney because it just happened. So it's still in the what is called the pit. It has not been assigned for review yet.
As soon as there's an information on it, I can appoint Joanne to it. Is that not true?
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor, but the case has not been formally charged.
Okay, but we know he's going to be. We all agree on that?
Yes, Your Honor. So we would request a 30-day reset so that we can
Alright.
get the charging documents filed.
Reset 30 days, and Joanne, just be aware that if, as and when they ever file it, you're going to be the attorney of record, if that's okay with you.
All right, that's fine, Judge. I'll keep an eye out.
So we're resetting up both those for 30 days, and that takes care of you, I think, unless you got somebody else I don't know about.
That's
Oh, that's it, Judge.
Okay,
Thank
thanks.
you,
You're
Judge.
out of here.
Your
Bye-bye.
Honor,
Let's see.
may I be excused
You
till
bet.
2:30 so I can confer with Ms. Galloway?
Absolutely.
And Under the curiosity of having a violation of a bond condition for a protective order on a place.
That would be fine. Thank you. Do we hear from Frank Sandoval?
No, Your Honor.
Greg Dismaris?
No, Your Honor.
Marissa Morales?
No, Your Honor.
Jesse Rivera?
Right here, Judge.
Rosalinda Garza?
Yes, sir. That's the one I filed a motion to modify her bond conditions back on July the 21st, I think, along with the notice of retained counsel. And she is an elderly woman, and you gave me some good information to speak to a Dottie McDougal, I believe her name is. And she informed me that they can reduce the pressure so that she can blow in it. But she just needs you to write in an order. I think I provided an order in that case for you to lower the blow pressure, and then they can.
Your Honor, she has an active warrant. There was a second violation report because of the fact that she had not gotten the Smart Start mobile. You ordered a scram at that time. And so there is currently an active warrant, just so that y'all know that that's still out.
Judge, she does have the Smart Start.
Okay, she actively has a Smart Start mobile. I have not been getting any violation reports that say she's not blown in the Smart Start mobile, I don't think. I mean, I haven't
Right.
seen them. They may exist. I don't know.
No, the only ones that we got were the ones where she had not obtained the Smart Start mobile. You got 2 of them, Your Honor.
Jesse, do you think she actually has a Smart Start mobile device?
I was under the impression when she came to my office and I saw her about a month ago. I can double check. I mean, she said she couldn't blow into it. She had problems blowing in it.
Well, I mean, that's obviously why I ordered Scram if she didn't get on a smart. I mean, I'm just playing the cards I'm getting dealt. And so they
Sure.
tell me she's not on a Smart Start. Boom. Then we order Scram kind of deal and there's a warrant out for her.
Yep.
But if you get to the bottom of that and find out who, what, when, where, why, and get back to me and let me know what she is or isn't doing, I'd be happy as a clam if she was just active on a Smart Start and blowing in the machine and we can get it adjusted so that if she has diminished lung capacity or whatever her situation is,
Yes, sir.
it'll work. Then we're all happy, right?
Yes, sir. I will get her over. If she doesn't have it, I think she does, but if she doesn't, I'll get her over there. But they're going to need an order for you to do the reduce blow pressure.
Okay, well, the order doesn't do any good unless she's actually got a machine. They can do it over the phone, I think. I'm not sure how they do it.
Okay. No worries there.
All right, let me know what's going on with that one. In the meantime, she's still hot on the computer.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So when do you want me to get back with you? This afternoon or tomorrow?
As soon as you find out the answers to those questions, it'll be fine. Just text me.
I'll call her right now.
All right, thanks, Jess.
Thank you. I'll be right.
Hey, Brian, are you here for Sean on Brooke Meyer?
And Judge, good
Talk to me about that.
Judge, just waiting, I'm looking through the e-discovery. I believe we're just awaiting Coban. I have body cam. I don't have any Coban. So I just need to get the remaining Coban videos missing.
State, are we having the same problems on videos on this case we have on all cases? The police are just sitting on them?
We don't have the videos yet, Judge. We'll request them right away. So
Brian, let's just set you for a jury trial on this because the police are dragging their tail, getting us videos for some reason. It's been going on for a year, and the state.
Yeah, they're
just can't
coming
get
in
them to come off of it.
piecemeal. I understand, Judge.
So if you actually get your discovery and you come up with a plan before the jury trial date, which is now going to be early November, I guess, just let Pat know and we'll reset you for whatever else you got going.
Okay, we'll do, Judge.
All right. So Pat, we're going jury trial on Brooke Meyer, and state if, as and when you get discovery, let Brian know.
Yes,
Judge, could I actually confer with Mr. Flores on a case real
You
quick?
can if you come back in about 20 minutes. We've got too many people going right now. My DAs have all their cases split up. So if I give you one of them and then their case comes up, I don't have them here to talk about it. So
Gotcha, Judge.
That's my problem. But now you've got till November to talk to them. Robert Gayona. No, Robert?
How you doing, Judge?
Cornelius Cox. Is Robert here?
Yes.
Aki, Judge, Aki.
Talk to me about Jin Shak Hua.
Judge, I'm getting phone calls from a gentleman says she lives in New York City now. She speaks Mandarin Chinese, so I haven't spoken to her personally, just some guy. His last recording or last contact was just a day or so ago saying that she wants a jury trial.
And we think she's in, we think she's in New York. That's where we think she is.
That's what they're telling me, Judge.
Okay. Let's look for the positive side. You are in contact with them, I guess. So we know where she is. I'll give her permission to live in New York City and just come back for a jury trial. Will that work for everybody? Robert, will that work?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, let's do that.
Yes.
And it's going to be in November when the jury trial sometime. Pat will send you a notice of that.
Okay, Judge. Thank you.
Thanks, Robert. Cornelius, talk to me about, here we go. Antonique Morris. I did that well.
Sorry about that.
I think, yes, I'm gonna need to reset for some discovery, Judge. I think this is a second setting, but it may be able to be resolved once we get the background of the restitution.
All right, everybody stop talking for a minute, please. If you're not specifically talking to me right now, please turn your microphone off. We're getting a lot of background noise. Sorry, thanks. All right, Cornelius, go ahead.
Yeah, I think we may be resolved, Judge. You got to get the exact amount of restitution, and I got to make sure I get all the discovery.
Okay, but you are in contact with Mr. Morris, right?
Yes.
All right. And you have received an offer from the state yet or not?
I don't believe so, Judge.
State, if you haven't sent an offer, send him one, please. And I'm like, reset for a week to give you time to look at that. Would that be enough time for you?
Probably a little more because I need to get the discovery anyway, Judge. So give me if I can get 2 weeks.
Yep, 2 weeks it is.
All right, thank you, Judge.
That's all I got for you. Thanks. Elizabeth Russell, are you with us?
No, Your Honor.
Andrew Priest.
Yes,
I see
Your
ya.
Honor.
Judge.
Talk to me about Isaiah Ortega, please.
I have contact with him. I believe it's our first setting, and I haven't received an offer from the state, but we do still need a body cam video and a co-ban video from Windcrest PD.
Oh boy, let's do this. Let's reset this for a jury trial just because I don't know how fast or how slow they're going to be getting you your discovery. And that way I don't keep bringing you back every week or two. And,
Okay.
and they keep telling me, no, we haven't received it. We haven't received it. So if, as and when you actually get your discovery on all this stuff and you come up with a plan, just let Pat know. In the meantime, You're going to be set for a jury trial in November. And state, you're on notice just to trying to get them discovery of these videos if they exist.
Will do, Judge.
And go ahead and send an offer off to Mr. Priest on Mr. Ortega at your ability.
We will.
Do we
Your
have a
Honor.
date for the trial, Judge? Or for the
It
setting?
probably, I want to say it's November 4th, but I'm not sure. It would be the
You
first,
just email me then, Pat?
yeah, of course.
Okay.
always.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, Andrew,
Thank you, Judge.
thanks. Mary Petracek, are you with us?
Your Honor, that was reset.
Okay. Matthew Brown, are you with us?
I don't show him, Your Honor.
Miguel Hernandez, are you with us?
Yes, Your Honor. Good afternoon.
Talk to me about Tiffany Burton Scott.
Where do I begin, Your Honor? I tried contacting her. This is the lady last week I told you thought that her case should just be dismissed because it wasn't her gun or something. Anyway, she doesn't want to talk to me. She said she was going to hire somebody. She has not hired it. She informed me she spoke to the district attorney and to the judge, and they both said they were going to dismiss the case. I told her I did not believe that was true. I think she has mental issues. Her brother indicated she did, but she keeps hanging up on me and will not talk to me or discuss anything with me. So,
Your Honor, she continues to send me emails.
Yeah.
And they do not make sense at all.
How about we send her out for a competency evaluation? I'm not going to put her in jail or anything waiting on it. It's just,
Okay.
and see if she cooperates with that or not. And that might get you some cards to play you don't have right now.
I appreciate it, Judge.
So let's order a competency eval on Miss Burton Scott. And in the meantime, let's set it for jury trial, which advises until November. Or you want to leave it not even set, Pat? How do you want to do it?
Your Honor, we need to set it. But we just need to make sure that you put in the order for a competency if that's what you're going to do.
Let's reset for jury trial, which is going to be like early November. And we're also see if Andy can look at her before then, which I'm sure he can. Of course, if she really does have an issue, she's not going to want to go, is she? But we'll find out.
Yes, sir. I believe that's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna print out all those emails and put it in her file. That way they'll have them there.
State, have you had a chance to look at this case? Apparently the defense argument is it's not her gun. That sound right?
We have, Your Honor, and that is not correct. So
Okay.
Just
That
tell
takes
you what
care of
I'm
that.
told.
Well, let's do a competency eval and go from there. And it's set for a jury trial now. So Miguel,
appreciate that.
take the next month or two off.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Take care.
I'll be excused.
You bet. Jessica Gonzalez, are you with us?
Your Honor, she said she would be coming in late. I don't.
Okay. Marshall White, I see you. Talk to me about Robert Guerra, please.
Good afternoon, Judge. Yes, I received the offer from the state, and my client has objected that the current offer.
You want a jury trial, I'm guessing.
I guess that's the next step unless the state wants
All right.
to give me a new offer.
Pat, please set Mr. Guerra for a jury trial, which apparently Marshall is going to be early November.
Yes, the first week in November, first Monday in November.
Okay, first Monday in November.
And I will send a reset to you, Marshall.
Thank you so much. Have a good
All
day.
right.
You're welcome.
Thanks,
You
Marshall.
too.
You're out of here. Lisa, talk to me about Jacob Santos.
I believe we are going to accept the DA's offer with just a couple of tweaks. So we just need to set up a time.
Well, we can do it this Thursday at 2 o'clock if you have the email address and send it to me today or tomorrow, or the 26th at 2 o'clock.
Okay, let me get on it and get you the email for this Thursday at 2, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Will that work?
Yes, sir, it will.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you,
Abelardo
bye-bye.
Garza, are you with us?
He is.
I'm here, Judge.
Talk to me about Julio Cervantes.
I wish I could talk to you about him, Judge, but I haven't been able to get in touch with him. The phone number that I have belongs to the aunt, and she says she hadn't seen him in a while. I'm guessing that he's probably homeless.
Okay, I'm gonna have to issue an FTA warrant. If you hear from this person, let me know and I'll pull the warrant back.
I'll do that, Judge.
All right, thanks. That's the only one I got for you that I see.
All right, may I be excused?
You bet.
You
Renee
guys have-
Munoz, talk to me about Michael Overman, please.
Yes, Judge, good afternoon. I have good contact with my client. I did send an email to the states regarding some outstanding discovery, which I believe is present. So I'm just going to be waiting on that. before
What are you
proceeding.
missing in discovery that you're aware of?
Yes, Judge. According to the offense report, they make mention of a knife. However, there are no photos. There are no actual evidence by the police that there was actually a knife involved, other than just what I believe is hearsay. So I requested evidence of that, Judge. I don't see any currently there.
State, one would think if
Which,
there was a knife involved, it'd be in a felony court. It wouldn't be with us.
Yes, Judge,
Are you
we-
alleging there's a knife involved?
No, this time, Your Honor, we still need to review the case. We received the email today at 2:37 p.m. But we'll make sure that the defense has whatever they need, Judge, if it's in the state's possession, of course.
Renee,
Judge.
we're having problems with all this discovery stuff from the police side. My suggestion is we set it for a jury trial, which would be early November, worst case scenario. And that at least buys you a couple of months to get your discovery, if, as, and when they are able to get it from the police. Instead of me having to hear every week talking about this, which is silly. You know, the state will be looking for your discovery, but a lot of times the police are not providing it these days, is my understanding.
Yes, Judge. Just as long as, I have an opportunity to raise pretrial matters before trial, I don't have an issue with that.
Absolutely. File whatever you want to file before that, and we'll take a look at it. In the meantime, that just stops me from keep bringing you back every week or two until November. That's stupid.
Understood, Judge.
So state, make sure the state, just send them an email if you would, specifically showing what do you want on discovery that you haven't gotten yet, so they know what they're looking for, and then they can talk to the police about it educatedly.
Of course, Your Honor.
All right. Good deal. Thank you, Renee. Richard Crow, are you with us?
Yes, Judge, I'm here.
Talk to me about Francisco Viejo.
This is our first setting. The only discovery I've received is a police report. I have spoken with the ADA, and he's requested the video. That's all we got. My client actually blew under 0.08, and he said that he wanted to look at the videos before he makes me an offer or decides what he wants to do.
Sounds fair. State, do you know if there is a video in this case that we're yet?
There should be one, at least, Judge. We requested that video several times. The last time was this morning, Your Honor, so we're still waiting to hear back from the agency.
All right, Richard, here's what I suggest to you. Let's go ahead and set this for jury trial, which will be early November. And what that does for you is I don't bring you back every week or two. And then every time we come back, they say, we still don't have discovery from the police. We still don't have a discovery from the police, and waste your time. In the meantime, the state is going to be looking for it and trying to get it. Guillermo said he tried to get it this morning, and still we haven't gotten it yet. Does that sound right, Guillermo?
That's all right.
Yes, Your Honor. I sent them an email.
All right, so let's do a jury trial setting on Francisco Viejo with the understanding that if, as, and when discovery appears, that Mr. Crow can get back with Pat, and if he's got an agreement or some other way to get this case resolved, just let Pat know.
Okay.
That work?
Yes, sir.
All right, you're out of here. Thank you. Chris Castro, are you with us?
Yes, Judge.
Talk to me about Devin Kelly, please.
I don't have a number for him. Pretrials contacted me asking if I had a number for him because the number they had didn't work. So no contact, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna have to issue a FTA warrant. If you hear from him or find him in some way, let me know. I'll pull the warrant back.
Thank you, Judge.
And that's the only one I got for you that I see. Thanks. Tony Hernandez, Aiden Gomez, please.
He's a PTD application that is still pending. We sent it out June 21st.
For pretrial diversion, is that correct?
That's correct, Judge.
And has he actually formally submitted the application?
We have, the prosecutor approved the PTD. We have submitted the application. We're waiting for the administration to approve
Okay,
it.
let's reset that one 30 days, Pat, which is about.
Your Honor,
how
can
long
I
it takes
check
us
on
to-
something first, please? Because normally I check if they are pre-trial and they have put it in, then I have done it. So can you just hold 1 minute so I can check on something?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been having it pending since June 21st. It's been on there forever. Okay, that's what I wanted to check, Your Honor.
Well, I mean, they haven't denied us yet, so
No, they have not, but
so
they are
it's okay
taking.
from our side. So we're just gonna
Okay.
reset it for 30 days, Tony. If something changes or they let you know that she's not eligible, just get with Pat on it and let her know.
Thank you, Judge.
And I've also got you down on a Nancy Moir, M-O-I-R.
Yes, Judge, she is the one that has multiple health issues. And I believe it's going to be a plea just as soon as she can get off her bed. She has multiple organ failures and such, Judge.
Do you have any idea how long it's gonna be?
I talked to her last week and was hoping to do it this week, and it doesn't, I would say at earliest, maybe 30, 45 days.
Let's reset for 30 days, Pat, with plea pending. And if that, and Tony, if she gets better earlier or something, hopefully she will, then Tony will let you know.
Thank you, Judge.
And that's the last case I have for you, I see, unless you know of one I don't know about.
That's it, Judge. Thank you.
Eduardo Jimenez, are you with us?
Judge, just say I'm with you. I'm sorry. I was just a little slow in coming to us.
No problem. Talk to me about Kevin Lee Kite. This is our 3-time colorful
That's
individual
right.
with
That's
DWI.
right. We're going on 3 rounds here, Judge. He has his bond now and all his paperwork. I believe he's online with us. If you can speak up a little bit, Kevin.
Kevin?
Yes, I'm here. Yes.
Can you tell the judge what you have ready for?
I paid the satellite bond and just finished signing my paperwork about an hour ago, so that's all ready.
You mean the
I'm
paperwork for
ready to
DWI
move.
court, right, Kevin?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
So that just has to be submitted, Judge, to Judge Solhansky or?
Okay, so
how does it
Kevin,
work?
what paperwork for DWI court have you filled out? The form?
I haven't filled up. I filled out nothing, ma'am.
Okay, this is what I'll do now. Because of the fact they said that they were ready for you once you had, you did not have a warrant, I'm gonna send you all the paperwork, their referral that needs to be filled out and an attorney's permission, and I believe you sign off on it. Then it needs to be scanned back to me, and as soon as it's scanned back, then I will send it to the DWI court. And they should be contacting you, Mr. Kite, and they'll get in contact with you so they interview you for it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I'll send the paperwork to your attorney. He does it first, and then it will go to you, I believe, to sign off on, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Pat, thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much.
Okay, that's all. You just let us know what we need to do to get him into the DWI court.
All right, Judge.
Your Honor, and I would like to set him for 30 days, so that way we have time to do everything and see if we get a answer back.
And kudos to Mr. Kite. You're doing good, Mr. Kite. We haven't had any problems with you. Let's keep that going, okay?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Well done. Let's talk about James Oltersdorf. Is James with us today?
He is?
Yes, yes, he is. My hat's off to Miss Galloway. She gave me an offer without any prompting whatsoever. I've attempted to find Mr. Tamayo. The number provided by the court on the appointment is not they don't know who that is there. And pretrial is always hard to get a hold of. Now, I haven't been on their case completely to find Mr. Tamayo to tell him about the PTD offer from Miss Galloway, but maybe if y'all could prompt them to
Okay,
see if
Mr.
they've got a
George,
number.
have I sent you the link to the pretrial manager?
I don't recall. I don't
Okay,
have it on
let
me.
me send you her information because she's
Oh, thank you.
pretrial officers, all of them,
Yeah.
and she'll get them to do something.
Yeah, they call me from time to time, but I never can get them.
Okay, I will do that. I will send that to you either later today or first thing tomorrow morning.
No rush, but anyway, we have a great offer to give to Mr. Tamayo.
Sure.
Okay, I'll hold off doing bad things to him until you find him.
Sure.
So just reset for a week and we'll go from there.
Well, hold off. Yeah, hold off being mad at Miss Galloway. I wasn't expecting it. It was unexpected. Normally I have to gas for offers, but.
And don't feel bad about pretrial. They don't return my calls either. So
I know, you know,
it's
for some
normal.
reason, Stohansky will call them and they'll return calls immediately, but I don't know. So.
Well, Pat's got the back room numbers, and so she'll get.
Oh, I
those
know.
to you.
I'd be scared if Pat was
that'll
on
help
my
you
trail.
immensely.
Yeah, amen.
They'll at least answer those numbers on those phones, so that's a good thing. All right, thanks, Jimmy.
Yeah.
John Robinson, are you with us?
Oh, thank you.
No, John
No, Your
Robinson.
Honor. No, Your Honor.
Oscar Hernandez, are you with us?
No, Your Honor.
Thomas Limon, are you with us?
No, Your Honor. Mr. Hull is back.
Jessica's with us. Jessica, let me look
Jessica is
for you.
back. Yes.
Good morning or good afternoon, Judge. I have Julian Rubio.
I know you're here somewhere. Hang on.
I think I was in the middle somewhere.
It's after the competency eval person.
Your Honor, I believe it's page 10.
Got you. Julian Rubio.
Yes.
What's
So
going on with Mr. Rubio?
I did receive an email from Miss Galloway. She stated that she is not able to offer me a plea offer at this time because there's still outstanding discovery. But what the outstanding discovery is, I'm not sure of because I don't have, I'm not in my office. I'm at the courthouse. And so I'm on my phone.
Are there videos and stuff on this case that you haven't seen yet? Probably. We have no idea.
I know, I do remember when I checked my file this morning, I've downloaded the offense report, but I don't think I've read through it. I don't know if maybe it's outstanding videos or if there's a lab that we're waiting for.
Miss Galloway, do you know what discovery there is on this case?
Yes, Your Honor, we are waiting for updated the breath forensic.
All right, Jess, let's do this. Let's set you for a jury trial, which pushes you back to like early November. So I don't have to keep bringing you back every week or two and then finding out they still don't have discovery yet and wasting your time. So if you ever get discovery and you ever do come up with a plan, just let Pat know.
Okay, I'll keep checking on it. Thank you.
All right.
Maybe excused?
You betcha.
And then will you send me the reset or do you want me to check in on it?
No, sweetie, I'll send you resets.
Okay, perfect. Thank you guys. You take care.
You're welcome.
And Jeff, you're still with us. What's going on?
The second page, I believe, Kazan Thomas.
Kaliza Thomas.
Elisa, yeah, sorry.
I'm looking for him. Apparently they haven't just funded the police in San Antonio because we're still getting lots of cases every week.
That's true.
Okay. Let's try again. That's one pass. I had you before and I've lost you.
Judge, I have an answer for you whenever you're ready.
Go ahead. I found you. Go ahead. Kaliza Thomas, what are we doing on him?
Oh, yes, Judge. So here's the story. I had spoken with Ms. Thomas multiple times to the point where I'd actually, the most recent communication from Alexis when she was still in the court was that she would, from at least her end, approve her, or I guess recommend her for a PTD. I know we still had to do an application, but I haven't been able to get in contact with Ms. Thomas for the last probably 2 to 3 weeks. And I don't know what to say, because I had spoken with her many times and we were getting close to a resolution, but that's kind of where I'm at.
I'm gonna have to issue an FTA warrant on her. If you hear from her, just let me know and I'll pull it back, but I can't just let her roam around out there without at least being in contact with her lawyer.
Yes, Judge.
So that's kind of where we're at. So
Jeffrey, do you know whether she was on with pretrial at all? Or
I tried, I called pretrial. The numbers they gave me were the numbers I had been
okay,
trying.
all right. So there's no use. Those would be.
I did try. There was one today that wasn't working before, and now I was able to leave a voicemail today.
Okay.
So I may hear back from her.
Okay. All righty. Thank you.
Okay.
I think that's it. I don't have anybody else for you. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
Your Honor,
Okay.
Damaris came in.
Okay. So
I am, Judge. Hello, sir.
let me find you on my hit list here.
Now, I apologize. I just finished with a class. I wanted to get on here.
No
Have
problem.
Yvonne?
You're here. We're happy to see you.
Yes, sir.
It would be the last 2:30. The last,
Okay.
that would be 2:30.
I have a case number.
Got it. Go ahead. What's going
Yvonne
on
Huron.
with, Yvonne Huron.
Yes, sir. And so last time we were here, had no contact with her. Miss Pat reached out, talked to the other people that did it. So I got two numbers. They actually called me. Talked to her mom today. She said she would give her my number. She has not called me all day. And so I did talk to the mom, but no Yvonne. And it's a theft enhanced. I'm sure we can work it out, but at this point, Your Honor, I'm waiting for her back to call me back.
I'm going to have to issue an FTA warrant. If you do hear from her, let Pat or me know, and we'll pull the warrant back immediately.
Yes, sir. Of course. Thank you,
I don't know
Judge.
what else we can do with her, but thanks for your
Yeah,
help.
I
You're
agree.
out of here.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Your
Thank you,
Honor, Jesse Rivera has an answer regarding.
Okay. Jess, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
What did you find out?
She got the Smart Start mobile device 2 months ago, Judge, when she was right after she was arrested for DWI.
Well, how come I haven't been getting any violation reports? She must be blowing into it properly. Does that make sense?
No, she's not, Judge. She's not blown into it properly. I don't know. The other thing was that I spoke to Dottie McDougal, and she said that she can't find her in the system.
See, that's what I don't understand.
So my guess is that they gave her the Smart Start mobile, but somebody didn't put it down on paper, I guess.
Maybe it's not activated. Maybe she just has the device.
Are you sure she understands what a Smart Start mobile is? I mean, it's not an ignition interlock. It's a handheld device.
Yeah, it's the handheld device, Judge.
Your Honor, I'll get a hold of Gabby Weezer and see if she can look into it and say whether she's active or not. Okay? I'll make sure.
Let's just leave her in limbo for right now, Jess, and we'll find out exactly what's going on from
I'll shoot her an email
pretrial
and
side.
see if she can get back to us.
I won't do any bad things to her until we figure this out.
Okay, Judge, thank you very much.
All right.
Okay,
Elizabeth, talk to me about Fidencio Gonzalez, please.
Mr. Gonzalez, I have great contact, Judge. I've spoken to him multiple times. I do not have an offer, but I really need to confer with the prosecutors after reading the offense.
Well, we have time right now, I think. Which one do you want? The mean one or the nice one?
I'll take the nice.
That's a trick question. They're both mean. Whichever case this is, would y'all go in a breakout room with Elizabeth and chat?
Yes, it's my case.
I'll put it in a number 2 and I will put Miss Galloway. Oh, and Mr. Holt is back in, Your Honor.
Okay. Jeff, you're like roaches. Can't get rid of you.
Judge, I had emailed my client the link and I was just making sure that based on the view I was using for Zoom that she wasn't logged in. That's all. But I don't see anyone.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Add. Okay, Oscar Hernandez is coming in, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm looking at my chat thing and I don't know who it's from, but it's sort of a rambling and pleading guilty in any circumstance, sir. The false allegations against me have already caused strain in my life. I don't wish to prolong this event. Thank you. I don't know who that's from.
Hey, Judge, that was Brandon Medina. That's the one with the 2 deadly conducts. He was replying to all and not just replying to me.
Okay.
Oscar Hernandez is in. He is right above reset from July 27th.
Good afternoon.
Hola. Let me see if I can find you here.
I'll wait.
I got
Judge.
you. Talk to me about Albanus Arevalo Ramos.
All right. State has been nice enough to allow us to apply for PTD. I've sent my client the blank PTD and spoke to him as late as yesterday, and he still has not gotten around to filling it out. His phone was allegedly with his children, so I had to call him through his girlfriend. So if the court is going to reset a short reset, can I ask that he also be told to show up? Because it seems like he doesn't have any skin in the game otherwise.
Sure. Let's just reset for next week, which will be Tuesday at 2 o'clock, the 24th. And he is ordered in the nicest possible way to be here with us.
Appreciate it very much.
Okay. Mr. Hicks has come back on, Your Honor. Okay. There we go. Mr. Hicks is here. I think Mr. Hicks needs to talk to Megan. I'm not sure. Okay.
That's correct.
All right. So
Yes, if I could just get unmuted.
Okay.
So Elizabeth, did that fix your issue, or do we need to give you more time to do something?
I think we're gonna need a reset, Judge. There's quite a bit of body cam that needs to be reviewed in this case, so.
Do we have the body cam yet, or we're waiting on getting it, hopefully?
We have it.
Oh, good.
At least, I think we have everything that we need on this one.
Will a week give you enough time, or you need more?
I don't need time to review. I've already reviewed. Miss Galloway needs time to review.
Megan, will a week give you enough time, or you need more?
That should be sufficient, Judge.
All right. Let's give Megan, reset this one for a week. And if Megan, it turns out you get pinned down and you need more time, just let Pat know.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
And that's the
Okay,
plan.
now we need to put Mr. Hicks in with Megan in a breakout room. Megan, you can go back into 2 and I'll put Mr. Hicks in 2.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I guess we can come off of YouTube.